So is Ethereum about to make a big move against Bitcoin? I think it is, and I'll show you exactly why I think so in this video. And we'll also take a look at the ETHUSD chart. I'll show you the key levels I'm watching there and what I'm expecting as we move into December. All right, guys, so starting out with Ethereum against Bitcoin, this is the weekly time frame, and you can see where earlier this year we had a breakout from this massive multi-year symmetrical triangle. Now, we had a perfect retest as new support, and then obviously Ethereum made a big move against Bitcoin over the next few weeks. However, since May, this market has just been consolidating. So the market has been coiling into this triangle pattern until today. So if we look at the daily time frame, you can see where this market is breaking out here. And as long as we close above 0.077, which it looks like we will, then Ethereum has broken out against Bitcoin. Now, do expect some selling pressure up here right around 0.082 or 8.2%. All right, so this high up here is going to act as resistance. However, as long as we close above 0.077 or so, then I think this market has confirmed the breakout. All right, so let me show you the weekly time frame and explain what these highlighted areas up here mean. So this area right here, right around 0.1 or 10%, this is the objective of this smaller consolidation pattern that's breaking out today. So the way you find this is you take the height of this pattern and measure higher from the breakout point, and you get about 0.1 or 10%. So what that means is if ETHBTC hits that area, then Ethereum is essentially 10% of Bitcoin's value, or at today's price, it would be about $5,700. Okay, so that's the first area here. The second area up here, right around 0.16 or 16%, is the objective of this larger symmetrical triangle that broke out earlier this year. So once again, you take the height of this pattern and you measure higher from the breakout point, and you get an area up here around 0.16. So it's not hard to believe that if we do see Bitcoin run to 100,000 plus this cycle, that Ethereum, if it does reach those levels, could be about 16% of Bitcoin's value. So it's not hard to see where Ethereum could be between $15,000 and $20,000 in this cycle. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, obviously you've seen that Ethereum is breaking out against Bitcoin here on the daily time frame. Okay, so if we move to the ETHUSD chart, this is the weekly time frame, and this is the ascending channel that we've been talking about now for weeks. Okay, so it has outlined the entire bull market, and you can see where if I zoom in, this area right around 39.50, all right, has served as resistance previously, and it's currently serving as support. Okay, so back here you can see where it served as resistance on a weekly closing basis. Same thing here. We got the breakout on this candle, and since that time, this area has served as support. So this is very bullish. As long as Ethereum is above this area on a weekly closing basis, then I am bullish on Ethereum. Okay, now if we move into the daily time frame, there's another level that I'm keeping an eye on today, and it's this short-term trend line off of the all-time high. Okay, so basically as long as Ethereum closes above this area right around 44.70, that's going to be the level, the key level that Ethereum has to close above today to confirm the breakout. Then this chart has officially broken out, and I do think we could see Ethereum trend toward all-time highs within the coming days. Now, one thing to keep an eye on, and I want to go back to the weekly time frame to show you this, is that back here during the first part of this breakout in the bull market, you can see where the volume overall was trending higher. All right, and that's what you want to see as the price moves higher. You want to see volume move with the price. And since this consolidation back here, we really haven't seen that. And it's okay to see volume lower during consolidation, but when the market starts to break out like this and trend higher again, you want to see the volume increase with the price. And again, we haven't seen that yet. Okay, so this is going to be a theme in December that I want to see as Ethereum's price moves higher. I want to see volume also move higher with the price to really validate that move. Okay, so what I'm looking for, again, daily close above 44.70 and volume to increase with the price. Now, speaking of volume, if we go back to the daily time frame, this is something I'm watching today where this volume today is actually looking really good. So as long as we close above 44.70, that would confirm the breakout, as I said. But really, today's volume is on track to be the highest that we've seen here in, potentially 2 months. So what's interesting to note is that all of these high volume days that you can see here. So this candle here, this one, this one, this one, and obviously today's. Today is the first green candle that we've had at these levels since all the way back here in late September. Okay, so basically since Ethereum was trading down here. And that's really, really good to see. Okay, so the volume today looks really good. However, as I said, I do want to see it trend higher in December as prices also move higher. Okay, so where could Ethereum be going here in December? And, you know, as long as the market stays constructive, as long as Bitcoin stays constructive, then I do think we could see Ethereum trend higher up toward the $6,000 area. And the reason for that is this cup and handle pattern. All right, so we saw a cup and handle form here below 39.50 earlier in the year. And since this breakout, Ethereum has just gone sideways. Okay, so I think if we do get a breakout here to all-time highs, and again, we do see that volume start to increase, okay, that's going to be key, then the objective for this pattern, so the height of this pattern projected higher from the breakout point, gives us an area up here around $6,500. Okay, so $6,500 could be coming in December as long as the market stays constructive. But remember, keep an eye on the volume. That's going to be key. Low volume moves like that are more likely to fail. So we do want to see the volume start to increase as the Ethereum price also increases. All right, guys, so I hope that this has helped. Again, if you're looking at the daily time frame, what you're watching for today is a close above 44.70, and you want to see that volume stay strong over the coming days. So as we move into December, I do think Ethereum could trend higher towards $6,000, maybe higher than that. And you also want to see the volume trend higher with the price as we move into December. All right, so if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment below. I'll talk to you guys soon.